have our deeds any value. We are a tiny substance, a small combination of atom in the form of cells and body, which is a part of the infinite that adds to the infinite and helps the infinite to grow and remain infinite. Think of one and all such small particles evaporating or extinguishing with the infinite remain infinite. Will the infinite remain infinite? Each particle and each being has its specific duty and function to perform and play. Each one is a part of the whole that makes the whole. We are not giving value to other lives, but we live because others live, because others help in keeping the environment as it should be. By thinking that one falling tree or dying animal has no significance is in a way bringing our doom nearer. Life is not the same as it was some 60 years ago. Things have changed for the worse. We must give value to life or get extinct. How can we save life? Keep our astitva surakshit. Some people wrongly advise to tune into life. We can't separate ourselves from nature and time and exist too. We can't try to win over the natural forces or try to change them and grow too. We survive on them. We have been created out of them. It is not the mercy, it is the cosmic law on our planet Earth, the law of nature. We don't need to tune into life, definitely not to modern life, club life, or on life based on extracting and utilizing natural resources fastest in the shortest possible period. We need to tune into nature. We have to balance and adapt to natural forces and changes. In place of building houses and hotels at the seashores and on riverbeds, we must have tiny huts for protection and away from the dangerous currents. It will hardly make a difference if and when the huts are destroyed, as they can be raised easily. We must maintain a balance. The things that grow within a year or a few months should be consumed a lot, but the things that nature takes thousands of years to prepare should not be touched, preferably, and should not be mined. We must remember that we are dependent on nature. We can't destroy it and survive. We have to make adjustment. In place of longing for AC, cool atmosphere in summer, we must make adjustment and grow our tolerance. What is needed then? Only abhiratmata, continuity is needed in efforts and deeds. Nothing more is needed. The result will be further growth and further continuity. The present state is the outcome of the one that existed, and the future state will be the outcome of the existing state. We are like tiny dots, and the universe is a growing circle that is creating greater circles than the one that has been in existence. It was greater than the one that existed. It is the endless story of growth and continuity. It is the deeds and activities and the continuity that matters. The universe, the gods, and the sun are witness to that immense growth, which resulted from greater and incessant activities. I salute thee, O Arun. You are the witness to all activities. It is our duty to work and perform. We have no control over the fruit, hence we should not show inclination towards the fruits of our deeds. Work and ensure continuity. That is all one can do. One should think and one should accomplish. For this continuity, give the best you possess with faith, humility, from heart, with the sense that you are giving the minimum, the least, the most ordinary, and with the feeling that you had not done, you had not accumulated, you had been deluded by the shunya. But give, don't keep it to yourself. Give that others may grow, and you are saved. The gifts are savings, while the saved one are consumed or inherited. The only thing needed is work, accumulate, and give. Why do we call grandchildren Shuddha, interest? Like many things, this is also a deliberate and calculated step and attempt to malign our mind and concept. The idea that the grandchildren are should interest earned on investment is not Indian. It was fought over and popularized in different ways to break the very fiber of our culture, civilization, and philosophy. India in Indian idea is that a grandson is one who will keep the name of the ancestors alive and one who will perform tarpan, offer water to the dead, and complete the rituals when the grandfather or father or someone else dies. All these three things are related to the continuity of life and family tradition. Only two, the father and son, won't show continuity, but the moment the third, the grandson, appears, he shows continuity. It is not materialism, but spirituality, the creation and the sustenance of creation that is in the mind of and before the grandparents that they long for, grandchildren, and shower everything on them. They are the loveliest possessions, and not as ordinary as interest earned. It is due to the fact that the grandchildren are living proofs of continuity of life on the earth, that they are loved beyond measure. What is moksha in practical life? Moksha is complete freedom. In practical life, only he or she is free. He followed the three purvashards, dharma, artha, and kama well, got ready to bear the burden of life, and was married at the right age, performed all the worldly duties well, led an ethical life, and got everything in return. As a result, he or she has no liability or responsibility or desires left. He or she is free like a bird. In practical life, it is moksha for him or her. Is there anything more to say? Oh yes, there is a lot more to say. There is no end to the questions and no end to the answers. One must always remember the word Anand infinity. All the questions have not been answered. All the questions have not yet been raised. There is a lot more left. That residue gives abhiratmata, continuity to life. It is not the end. There is no end. It is endless, infinite, and still growing. More questions will originate. More answers will be searched out or thought out or perceived. The future will have the questions, and the future will provide the answers to those who will be born and live in the future. Then what can be the end? From where does one start one's journey may have its importance, but where does one reach? Where does one terminate one's journey? Or where is the journey terminated? With what ability and what aspirations and resolutions is more important and has greater value and impact on the next journey, next life, and the final outcome? One must wish and try for that perfection. There is no end. Everything appears as end is a fresh beginning. Can we pray now? Oh yes, we must pray for better and greener pastures and brighter and happier tomorrow. Mata dehi kalatita kritim paritriptim parinirvanam shudim shantim dehi sahasrar pravesham sunishchittam. O Mother, endow with deeds immortal, complete satisfaction, purity and peace and salvation, and ensure entry and fusion in the Brahma Chakra. Life may begin anew. That's all, guys. I finished the book.